Um, so my name is Janesha Jones. I'm representing Atlanta Black Star today, and I'm super excited to interview you today and talk about your performance on Raising Kanan. I see that you do comedy as well as acting. I want to know from your perspective, what point would you say that being an entertainer was something that you knew you wanted to do?
I think, thanks for having me. I appreciate it. I think that I've always felt like I wanted to do something in the arts. I just started early on. I think the first thing I remember wanting to do was be like an artist as far as I was into animation, and then that was like the first thing. And then you grow up in church and different things like that. You end up playing instruments because that's what young black boys do in church. And then I get into the Easter plays, and that kind of started into the acting thing. But so the arts have always been there. So that's the main thing that I've always been comfortable with, or I felt very excited about, was the arts.
So I saw in a previous interview you said you hadn't seen the original Power series before you came onto the cast. Have you seen it yet?
No, I haven't watched it. I still need to watch uh, th- this show. All right, I still need to watch Raising Canaan. Um, because what happens is I mean, I didn't watch Power because at the time I was filming Ballers on HBO. Shout out to them. So I wanted to be a part of Power, so I didn't want to watch it because I wanted to do it and I couldn't do it. I was grateful for what I had, but I was looking at Power, so I just never. I didn't even tap into it. And then now it's the same thing that happened with Ballers, which was the show's coming on Sundays. I'm preparing for work Sunday nights, so we, even as a cast, we really haven't had any time to really bask in this season because we're working on season two. So I'm just I'll be in work mode, and then I know I got access to. I get around to it when I can get to it. I try to, like, I catch what I catch from the trailers or from what people tell me, because you know the fans of the show know more about it than I do. I don't really know. People. Okay, so jukebox, and then you the daddy, right? So jukebox daddy, and then so is the Omar character, who he gonna shoot? I'd be like, yo, I don't know about what's going on. I just do. I kind of remember a little bit from what we shot, but I really only kind of know at least some of my storyline because we shoot out of order, out of sequence. So it's new to me, or it will be new to me, like it's new to people watching it. I don't even know the answers. People are way better at connecting the dots than I have because they've been watching story. They know about the where jukebox ends up and the first power, and they've been keeping it. I don't even watch TV like that.
Mm.
So
So you don't know what
you know,
happens to Jukebox in the original series?
nah, I don't even want to. Don't even tell me.
You
I
don't
don't
want
even
to
want
know.
to.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. You know, I don't know. I I don't know, but I know that first of all, I didn't even know Jukebox was a part of the first series. I thought she was the original character, and then somebody told me. And then when I saw the photos of the first Jukebox, I was like, oh, they did a pretty good job with the casting because they got her with the cornrows, and so the kind of thing is solid. I like that kind of stuff.
Awesome. Okay, I have one last question. Which like out of the people who are on the cast, who would you say acts most like their characters and who would you say acts least like their character?
I think I act least like my character.
Really? You have that comedic side of you?
Yeah, but all those things. The thing about it is, I bring those things to Marvin. Marvin eats because London eats. That's why people are like, you eat just like your character. Like, what the. I'm like, yeah, I know. I made that choice to make Marvin eat. Uh, but I mean, I ain't shooting at nobody. And I'm not getting into fights and all of that kind of thing. Um, but there's a lot of stuff in Marvin that is me. Like Marvin's a really well put together guy. Keeps his hands clean, keeps his car clean, nice little crib, keeps his hair right. The masculine side of Marvin and the well dressedness and all those kinds of things, those things are London. But all the street stuff is not London. I'm not out here flipping bricks. But I think I think Malcolm X is a lot like he does a good job at Lulu. He's cold with Lulu, and so the little like the calmness. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I think it's Lulu and Malcolm. Those guys are pretty kind of pretty spot on. I think, and or the guy who plays Famous. Famous is like Famous. He's a great energy, always life of the party kind of a guy. Good vibes. Shout out to him and Antonio. He's that's he might be the closest, and I think I'm one of the furthest in a way.